What is going on, everybody? Right now we are going to take a look at iOS 11.4.1 and compare to iOS 12 beta 12 on the iPhone 6s. Now this is one of those updates that were kind of like out of nowhere because I really think they weren't trying to update it this early, at least. But iOS 12 beta 11 had that one issue of the dialog box, so they just quickly had to update it. So we're just going to see how it compares basically to the last version, the official version of iOS 11. If you guys aren't familiar, I do a couple boot up tests. I boot up the screen, I boot up some other apps, and I kind of show you the multi-core score at the end. And the reason I show the multi-core score at the end is because it's really not the most important factor. And once I show you it here, you'll see, like, I want to show you the improvement in speed first. As you can see on iOS 12 beta 12, the phone did actually boot up faster. And that's kind of the case with a lot of things except with the App Store. I don't know why, but on iOS 11.4.1, it was really good at opening the App Store, which is weird because it was pretty slow at everything else. It wasn't extremely slow, but compared to iOS 12 beta 12, I do think I'm getting overall better performance even with the earlier betas of iOS 12. And you can see, I mean, maybe, just maybe, the maps on iOS 7.4 open up faster, but it is kind of weird because on iOS 12 beta 12, I was zoomed into the maps versus 11.4.1. But I really just see how it loads, like when I'm scrolling through, if it loads, if it's choppy. So the opening speed for maps isn't really that big of a deal. It's more so just like how it loads when I'm scrolling through the countries and stuff. Then I go ahead and load up my greatest website in the world. If you guys aren't familiar, to go to flawlessphone.com. If you ever need a phone, if you ever need anything, get it through that website. Not only do you help the channel, but I always try to find the lowest prices too. But as you can see on 12 beta 12, it actually did boot up faster, which is very good. I mean, that's a really good sign. If we can get faster web page loading, that's even better. And this is just one of those more heavier intensive games I can think of, which is Real Racing 3. And it actually opened up faster, which is super good. And I should probably compare this to beta 11, but I don't think there was that much of a decrease or increase of speed. I think the last couple betas have been pretty consistent with speed. One thing to consider though is when I do ultimately show my multi-core score, I want to give a disclaimer that multi-core scores aren't everything. Specs are not everything. It's really just the performance of the phone. And if the score went down or up, based off what the performance you just saw, you would probably assume the score went up, right? The multi-core score went up, but that's really not even the case. On iOS 11.4.1, we had a multi-core score of 107,917, and on beta 12, we have 101,653. So it did go down a couple thousand points, and it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, we'll get through it. But as you can see, the performance is faster, so maybe there is a little bit of a decrease in the multi-core score, but the performance went up. So what can I take from this beta? Really, it's just like an incremental update. I think they're going to release another beta on Monday, so in a couple of days, you're going to see some more speed tests and everything. So in the meantime, if you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it would mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, don't forget, I have my second channel as well, Lo-Fi Alpaca. You can go ahead and subscribe to that. That'll mean so much. The links are always down in the description, and you can go to my channel, the featured bar, on my main channel, and you can subscribe there too. It would mean so much. Check out the other links down in the description as well, my Instagram, my Twitter, all that stuff. Make sure to check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.